Today's episode of FilmRiot is brought to you by Full Sail University. Look at FilmRiot. You got questions. We got answers. And
I think maybe we should just stop doing this portion of the show.
Because we don't know what to do. Remember when you used to try to make me laugh?
Yeah. Anyways, questions.
Yep. What is the most challenging thing when it comes to a FilmRiot production? Definitely the schedule, just the deadlines that come along with FilmRiot mixed with everything else that we got going on, because it's a whole company that we're running here. FilmRiot's just one of many things that we're doing. We have our store, we have other shows, we have other productions that we're working on, ones happening now, ones that we're prepping for the future, plus just business stuff that goes underneath it all, which is just that tedious crap that you have to do.
Make time for
and then family, including, you know, the new baby that we just had. So there's just a lot. So it ends up coming down to just a couple of days to knock out FilmRiot. I mean, our last episode that we just did, the Halloween episode, was done by just pretty much me, Josh, and Stark in 2 days. We shot it one day and then finished it the second and put it up. So it's really 2 to 3 days on average we have to do a FilmRiot episode, and depending on what we're doing, that can be pretty difficult. So that's just a long-winded way to say the schedule. Yeah, could you guys make a behind-the-scenes video of one of your episodes? Oh, do you mean like this one?
That was intense. Maybe rope back. Let's try it again. A little more loving, maybe. Just put some honey on that bear.
Okay. Oh, do you mean like this one?
Oh, that's too much. It's kind of annoying. Just be like, you know, like casual. Like
Getting a little nervous now.
You know, like you're just hanging out.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do it again.
All right, good. Ready, go.
Do you mean like this one?
A little bland. You know what? That was good.
Okay.
That was good.
Was that good?
Yeah, we'll move on.
I was getting nervous the more you didn't like it.
move
I
on.
just didn't know. Okay. What's the best way to location scout without a budget? That's our buddy Nick Dare.
That's a
He was
big
in
guy.
he was in Losses, the guy that Josh fought in Losses.
He's the big one.
It is. The best way to location scout without a budget is to talk to friends and family, first of all, and local businesses. From experience, I will say when you lock those down, especially if it's family, if somebody knows somebody who has some kind of warehouse that you can use for free, make sure you're getting the paperwork still. I didn't do that once, and it almost got me into a big legal issue. Luckily, we did everything right around that one issue of trusting them. And so we won the situation. So make sure you just get all the proper paperwork and all the releases, all permission in writing that you can work at or use those places. But the first thing to do is just ask around to people you know. You'll be surprised at what sort of places you can find once you start asking your friends. After that, just start asking local businesses that fit what you're looking for. You can also go call your local film commission to see if there's anything around that would be open to indie filmmakers using it. If there's a college around, maybe talk to them, see if they've got a film course and maybe they'd be open to you using something. There's a lot of things that you can do. It's just start with just asking who you know. Also, Google Maps, if you're looking for an open area, is extremely helpful. How to travel by plane with film gear. I haven't flown with a ton of gear. I have friends who fly with tons of gear, and we're planning on doing some kind of an episode soon that talks about that, because I think something like that is very important, and I'm even curious to know more about it. But I have flown with a little bit of gear. Like I have a Pelican case that I can use as a carry-on that I can fit my C100, all my cards and batteries and audio into, and I could just put that on the overhead because I do not like checking my camera. I'd rather check all my luggage and keep that stuff with me. I also have a smaller bag, so if I'm flying with like an A7S or something smaller like that, just for small BTS like I did when we shot Shane's episode, that's a lot easier because you can get a really small bag for that and just put it under your seat and just carry everything on. So it just depends. One important thing that I know of is just make sure the type of batteries that you have are okay to fly with, because that can get a little sketchy. What are some of the things to know when starting your own film company? Is there something you wish they told you when you started out? Not really. I mean, the way that I did it, and I did it purposefully this way, was to start very slowly. I started just locally doing free stuff as my company. So to start, I was just DBA, doing business as. I wasn't incorporated. But, I was still operating as that, Triune Films company, and I would just do local stuff and started doing stuff for free. Not saying you should do stuff for free. I was just trying to get my foot in the door with people, get my name out there, and just learn. Then I was able to start charging, again, just doing local stuff, local commercials, just really bad, horrible stuff. I was hired to like make a fake demo reel for an actress, which was a great opportunity because we basically turned them into short films. And then after that, we just kept building and building. And then I started just doing my own stuff with it. And then that turned into FilmRiot and everything moved on from there. But I've always just gone down a path of how I want to do it, just doing it my own way. Of course, reading how other people do it, but pretty much the same way that I approach filmmaking. I have people that inspire me and I see the way that they do it and I like the way they do it, but I collect all these different ideas and all the different processes and I make my own, and that's kind of how we've done the company. So I think the main thing that was extremely important to me from the very beginning and even to now is just extreme passion and dedication. It's really the only way that it's going to work. It is a lot of work. You have to understand. I guess the one thing that's important for people to know is that it is just your entire life for a very long time until it gets more successful and you can start hiring people. It is a 24/7 job. It is, into the 20 hours a day. There was one project that Stark and I was working on, and we went 3 days without sleeping at all to get the project done because we're our own company. We're responsible for all of it. So that is the main thing that I would say, that you're starting a company, doing anything in a legit way like that, it is intense. It is a lot of work and you might be miserable if you're not insanely passionate about it. Last question, I was asked to DP a short film and I'm used to being essentially a one-man band. How do I prepare to just be one job without being overzealous about every detail in the filmmaking process? Don't be controlling, let go of everything else. It really isn't that difficult unless you're kind of keeping that in your head to be a part of everything. Focus on what your job is and trust and respect the people around you that are doing their job. Let the director be the director and so on, and be excited about that collaboration. I mean, I know the switch over for me, I was a little bit nervous of how it was gonna go down, but once I started collaborating with people, it wasn't difficult at all. It was just fantastic. Just different creative viewpoints, bringing ideas in, just made the project a million times better. So respect other people's creativity, their ideas, their viewpoints, and be willing to collaborate. And don't be rude on set. Just be open to everyone and you'll have a great time, and it gives you time to really hone in and focus on your cinematography, which it sounds like you haven't been able to do before because you were being that one-man band, which always frustrated me. I love cinematography, I love directing, I love all the aspects, but when you're doing all of them, you're kind of gypping all of them. Well, now you get to focus on just that one thing and do the best cinematography you have ever done in your life. So I would be really excited about that. If you dream of becoming a filmmaker, Full Sail University has degree programs to help you achieve your goal, including the on-campus Film Bachelor's Degree Program. Throughout the Film Bachelor Degree Program, you're going to learn the filmmaking process from start to finish on a campus that houses the technology and resources you need. In the online Digital Cinematography Bachelor Program, you learn what it takes to write, shoot, and edit your own films. Online students receive a technology package that includes a professional-level digital video camera. And Full Sail is also excited to announce the new Film Production Master Degree Program designed to give you an advanced education in the behind-the-scenes aspects of filmmaking. Full Sail grads have worked on films like The Hunger Games, Gravity, and a ton more. I went to Full Sail myself, and it also offers a variety of campus and online degrees in fields related to the entertainment and media industry. So visit fullsail.edu/FilmRiot to learn more. So that's it for today, which means it's time for my suggestion of the week. This one is a conversation between Steven Spielberg and John Williams talking about their life of work together. It was sent to me by my composer, and it is entirely awesome. So check that out right here. And until next time, don't forget to write, shoot, edit, repeat.